Hey you guys, Lacey and Steve from Duo Reacts. Thank you so much for stopping by and watching The Walking Dead with us. We are finally starting season 9. I know some of you will be very excited about that.
I've had texts about when are you starting?
Have you
When are you
started
starting?
yet?
When are you
Have you
starting?
watched season 9 yet?
Have
you
you had
started?
that too?
Yeah. Because, in the comment section, we had a lot of people saying that season 8 wasn't their favorite season. I can see why. I wouldn't
I'm cool
say,
with it.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. I wouldn't say I hated it or I didn't like it. I would just say, yeah, sure, maybe it wasn't my favorite season, but I thought that there were really good pieces.
Well, I think
Like,
we
I
let it be
thought,
known in the conversations after the shows about which ones we liked and disliked.
yeah,
But
there were a
all
few
overall,
episodes.
I haven't been disappointed with The
Right,
Walking Dead at all,
right,
Lacey. I mean,
exactly.
I couldn't walk away from the show even if I wanted to right now. I think unless it really took
Just like a crazy turn to where it just got ridiculous.
yeah.
But I don't see that happening. And from what I understand, season 9 and season 10 of The Walking Dead only go uphill from here. So
I believe them.
I'm excited.
Everybody in the comments have been, spot on about how things kind of go in the show. We may have a little bit of disagreement because I did enjoy season 8.
I enjoyed it.
Wasn't my favorite, but let's be honest, the show is epic, right? I mean,
Just
it's
another piece to the puzzle, you know what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah.
So,
I mean, we lost some people, we gained some people.
yep.
But I'm excited about this season. We're really catching up, guys. We do this show twice a week, so we'll be catching up really quick now.
Only 2 more seasons to catch
Yeah,
up.
yeah. So be patient. We will be there live with you to kick off the new show.
Oh,
Period. End of
definitely.
story.
Well,
We'll have time.
definitely. I mean, especially at this point, since filming for, I don't know if it's season 11 or how, like, it's been postponed, I guess. I don't know.
And I'm going to tell
But
you this. We have just a couple minutes, and while we have you here, we are starting season 9, episode 1, and you can fast forward to the show actually if you want. But we just started a new show called The Boys.
mhm.
I really enjoy that. That's on Amazon. Loved it right out of the gate. Was hooked, and
Yeah,
I was afraid Lacey wasn't going to like that.
I enjoyed the first
And she
episode.
liked it. It's
Yeah.
more of an adult themed show, so beware of that. It does have
It has
adult themes. How's that? Well, I'll
it has
just leave
some
it at
things
that.
that are not suitable for children to be watching. Let's just say that.
Right.
Most of it's okay, but then there's a few. Yeah.
So we watch
Yeah.
our time. Definitely, we pick our time appropriate to watch that show.
Yes.
Around the house. The other ones that we watch, I mean, to be honest with you, they're fine.
Yeah.
They're absolutely fine. But the other shows we have going on, the Vikings, just letting you know, that show we're plugging away at, really getting good.
Mm-hmm.
I'm talking, some of it almost reminds me of Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
In the beginning it was a little bit slow, but I'm telling you, if you give that show a chance, if you got time, watch it. Watch it, and then if you haven't watched it, watch it.
Yeah.
It gets really, really good. We're in a very cool spot in the show, to be super honest with you.
I agree.
The
Totally.
100's another show we do. Loving it. That show just gets better and better. Better Call Saul is another show we're doing. So if you liked Breaking Bad and you haven't seen Better Call Saul, you probably should watch it. Really good show.
Yeah. Yep.
Stranger Things, I don't need to say anything more about that. You guys know what that show's about.
We're definitely loving Stranger Things.
Right?
I mean, like
I
all
can't
the
even
shows
tell
that
you
we
how
watch.
freaking excited I am about the shows that we're watching right now that go up on YouTube, not to mention the plethora, the 5 other shows that we're doing on Patreon only. I mean, every single one of them are incredibly good. I'm just telling you.
Yeah.
And during this time when we're going through this, this is a good time if you're with your spouse or whatever, and let's say you're getting, sit down and watch these shows. Check it out. See if that's something you might like. Just giving you a little heads up. I know a lot of us are stir crazy. A lot of things aren't back to 100%. So sit down and enjoy the time and watch some of these shows. They're damn good.
Yeah. And also, we wanted to do just a quick shout out to Sarah. Her friend has a son that is 16 years old who is in the ICU right now.
His name is Matthew.
He's suffering from COVID-19 and he needs
16
prayers.
Years old, everybody.
Yeah, he needs prayers. He's not doing good. So,
from my understanding, he's on the tubes. And
yes.
We have been praying for him here.
Yes.
And putting up good thoughts, good, vibes. I pray that.
And just all of you do the same. Let's send that positive energy his way because he needs it right now. We don't like to hear anybody being in a situation like that, but especially not a kid,
this is a young man that has a whole life ahead of him. And I pray that, hopefully we get an update that he's doing better. I hope. I haven't heard anything. So like I said, everybody, and this doesn't go out to Matthew alone, even though
anybody that's suffering from this.
I'm sure Matthew would want our thoughts to go out to everybody suffering from this. But Matthew, you're
in our prayers, yes. You're in our thoughts, and we hope that you get better soon. And definitely,
we love you, buddy.
Yeah, definitely let us know, Sarah, whenever you get any updates, because we would definitely like to know that he, when he starts getting better, because let's look at this positively.
I can't imagine being a parent or a friend of a parent and having a kid go through that right now. So believe me, we put ourselves in them shoes to feel what you feel.
Yeah, definitely. And with that being said, I don't think we should put this off any further because I am really excited to get into season 9, see where the story goes from here.
Exactly.
Because I have no idea.
So Matthew, this show goes out to you. Season 9, episode 1. Prayers to you, and we'll keep those prayers going.
Yep.
Okay?
Let's do it.
Steve and Lacey, The Walking Dead. Where's this? Is this?
Just look. Oh. That looked like Hilltop, didn't it?
It seemed like it, and then I was shocked.
Maybe
that lake.
Yeah, don't fall in there. Looks like they're definitely rebuilding and...
You want to tell me about the painting?
That's our house. And Maggie, and the king, and all our girls.
What's that grumpy face?
You're doing a grumpy little face.
You're doing a grumpy face.
Thanks, honey.
Kids.
Kids say the darndest things.
Oh, they just say it.
I'm just trying to figure out if this is like real or last season, remember, it was like...
I'm going to assume it is.
I'm assuming so too, but...
What's this? Scarecrow?
It's a scarecrow.
Scaring the birds away.
Sanctuary to Alexandria Relay 1. Come in.
Meet at the rally point is on. Pass it on. Over.
Copy that.
Oh yeah, Jesus with the frickin'...
With the kung fu.
You teach me sometime? I got a kids class at the Hilltop and Good Audit. Carol sometimes shows up when she's in town.
When she's in town? Wait, what?
Patrol the Kingdom Relay.
So they're all separated.
Seems like it.
Where to the rally point, dude? See you on the flip.
Oh. Rick on a horse again. This time we got Michonne with him.
The king.
And the king.
And...
some other people. Can't tell who. What the
wow. What's up with his eyes? You got Maggie, Carol. Is that Carol?
That was Carol. Oh, this is different. It's like way different.
Yeah, I mean, even the intro is... It's
got like a whole new feel to it.
It's kind of tight. Wow. Okay. Sit back and enjoy this. It just has a whole different feel to it.
It does, yeah.
Look at that. That's like a video game. You know?
It does, kind of. They're in a museum. Why?
I think I'd take this place over.
Well, that ain't gonna work.
What the shit? Don't walk on it. Are you serious?
Because it's very old.
You can't walk
and
around it.
That's exactly. Oh, no.
That's scary right
My worst
there.
nightmare ever.
Yeah, you'd have had a heart attack.
I'd still be having a heart attack with all them little baby spiders running around.
You okay?
Yeah. I don't like spiders.
I don't either. I feel ya, Sadiq.
You're related.
The de-evolution of man.
Is he blind in that eye
I
now?
like it.
It's creepy.
That's real creepy.
I'm sorry. Anyone that has
Especially
that-
with Gabe. Because you know how Gabe already kind of has that, like, creepiness to him?
Yeah.
I don't know why, but...
Sure.
Oh.
What?
Cindy's there, too?
Oh, I know what. Horticulture?
Oh. Seeds.
There's something about
Wait a minute.
boat. A blacksmith can use these as a model to make more. We can send one to the sanctuary.
You know what, Maggie? They do have John Deere tractors you could fix.
They're probably running out of gas, right? Because gas is only good for, what, like 3 years or something?
Man, do you really need that? This is stupid. But they may need it to haul shit to go
I
back.
was going to say, maybe
This is the
that
only
would
thing I
be what
think
they
of.
would need it for.
It's,
You know
it's
dang
cracking
well
right
that,
now.
that glass is it's gonna break. It's gonna break.
You know it is. It is
it's
right
already
there.
breaking.
It's done. Stop.
Just keep going nice and slow.
Walk on those things.
Yeah, on the like bars. So
Yep, here it goes.
It's
Here it
going.
goes. There it goes. There it goes.
he had a rope tied around him. Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, and that rope could get cut. You watch.
Because of the glass.
The glass.
Oh my God.
He's done. He's done. It's gonna cut. See?
It's gonna
See?
cut. It's,
I know it.
Mm.
Oh shit!
Oh my God. Oh, Jesus.
Do you get bit?
I don't
Is
think
this a
so.
Carl thing?
Oh. We're kissing now, are we? You guys together?
They're together.
I mean, I should have
Oh
saw
my
that
god!
coming.
You got seeds. You got stuff. That's cool. At least get it back.
Oh, he's got a little slot for it there. So he goes up ahead and he takes out any stragglers in their way, basically.
Perfect for that.
Can't wait on life. So, will you marry me?
Oh.
Put that thing
What?
away. It'll snag on everything. And I told you not to ask me that.
I know.
Especially after
It'll
something like
snag
this.
on everything.
And this is not happening with horse.
I love you.
Aww.
And I always will. I'll keep this till you're ready.
Carol's gonna leave. She gets the guys hooked all the time. Then
She gets him hooked and then she's like, okay, I gotta go.
Enough.
We're getting too close here. Is that the bridge that was already like halfway freaking destroyed?
from the beginning.
Yeah.
To the past. Rude's taking days to clear before I need to get him to Herschel.
Did she just say I need to get home to
Everyone
Herschel?
else tries to do
That's what she said.
I'm gonna go ahead and assume she had the baby and it was a boy and she named it Herschel. Who else would be Herschel?
I know.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And she named
But
him after
I'm
her
shocked
father.
we haven't seen the baby
I
already or
know.
whatever.
Oh. I got it.
Oh, the horse.
He's going
He's
back.
gonna die.
Yeah. Yep, there it is.
And
there it is.
cut his arm off.
No, it's right up by his shoulder.
You can sever it, I think.
From like,
Maggie should have never been on this trip anyway.
Tell me again.
So
Tell me what
parents-
happened.
oh shit.
My son is dead, Earl. And what do we have to show for it? Nothing but a broke plow. Isn't that right?
We found more than just a plow. That run was really important for the future.
Don't you dare talk to me about no future right now.
How is it
I'm
Maggie's
gonna hit
fault
that little
that,
girl.
you know what I mean?
That
She's
ain't
blaming
that woman.
Maggie.
Okay.
Well, I heard
She's
them
pissed.
say-
I get it.
I heard them saying that Maggie won the election. So I think she's like the new leader, official leader of Hilltop.
I voted for you, Maggie, but we're not friends.
Politics.
Yep.
Everybody's gonna like your choices, Maggie. You need to understand that. And you weren't the cause of it.
No.
Companion are faded and gone.
And she's pissed.
From love shining
Is that
It's Gregory. No, he's just gonna use this to his advantage. People are mad at Maggie. Maybe I can get him on my side again.
Aww.
Does this happen often? More and more since the crowd's been dying.
We are still Negan.
Clean that up. I mean, how? Paint over it. I just used up all the paint. Figure it out.
That guy is Jody from Shameless.
He will be remembered as a son, a shining example. Cheers, kid. Rest in peace.
Yeah, it's sad. Losing any son or anything like that, I get it.
We came back with farming tools, heirloom seeds. We're looking to the past to help us with the present. We're all going to pitch in and make sure that Sanctuary has what it needs, so y'all can get back on your feet.
Bless you, Great Grimes. I'm better out there. How has that been?
You can't just let the Sanctuary fail after everything that's happened.
Man, it's gonna fail anyway. Nothing grows here. It's a damn factory, man. We've scavenged every drop of gas for miles. We can't make enough corn fuel to run the cars or the trucks. Pretty soon it's gonna be more than a day's ride from one spot to another.
It's on us to figure out how to make it work.
Man, there ain't no us anymore. Everyone's everywhere. That small group we had back in the beginning could do anything. That's what I know. Thing is, you changed him, Rick.
Hold on here.
What was that look that he just gave? Like,
I don't know.
looking like up.
But what's going on with her?
Oh, I don't
I
know.
just feel like this has went on and there's something up. You know what I mean?
It feels weird.
They
It
don't
does.
focus on people we haven't seen before.
For no reason.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll sit with you if you like.
Okay, creepy in the corner.
I don't know.
I don't know either, but yeah, you're
just
right.
roll with it. It just.
The situation feels.
She said what she
off.
said, and she hates Maggie, and now Gregory's around, and he cozied up to him, and now he's cozying more.
Kill you.
If anybody deserves to be happy, it's you.
Yep.
Yeah. Ain't that the truth?
I want to take over here for a while.
You don't bring Henry in the game with you.
Totally, man. He asked me to marry him.
What?
Maggie thinks she's above the law.
Something to do with
Shit
the
stirring.
alcohol?
I don't see that we can do a hell of a lot about it, Gregory. She's the one that decides those things. And the priority, she said, to put
Hate
your
this
boy
guy.
into the ground.
I know what he's doing.
I'm speaking plainly
Trying to turn
because
people against Maggie.
I'm angry.
I think it's deeper.
She's the leader. She doesn't have to be.
See?
Really? Meaning what? You're
You
gonna
know,
kill
they
her?
never had it so good. That chicken shit couldn't stand up to anybody. He's a drunk.
He can't even.
He can't handle not
He can't do
being
shit.
the guy. He can't handle being the guy when he was the guy.
Maybe we need an agreement between all the communities. This is what we believe. This is how we treat each other. This is what happens when we don't.
Like a constitution or something?
It feels like the right time. Charter, not constitution.
Charter.
Okay.
You won the election fair and square, Maggie.
Oh, is that
Worthy
is that what you're telling everybody?
Oh, Maggie, I meant to tell you. It looked like someone had defaced Glenn's grave. Maybe just some sort of accident. Kids didn't know any better. I hope it wasn't that someone was angry.
Are you trying to
I know what's happening.
do something here?
Yeah.
Because he knew that she would. Oh, hell no. Oh, hell
Oh
no.
my god. Oh, you son of a bitch. Oh my God.
What in the shit, man?
Yep.
Yep. Freaking Gregory.
Yes. Yes.
What happened?
What happened?
You?
You tried to have me killed because you're too chicken shit to do it yourself.
Yep.
You wanna leave this place? You can't even murder someone, right?
None of this would exist if it wasn't for me.
After all the chances that you've been given.
Oh, he just tried to stab her.
You find me. You attack me. And I defend myself.
Maggie, you gotta do it. That guy's
He's lost it. So he gets freaking dude.
Henry a kiss for me?
Oh yeah, he got him drunk and got him
drunk
overthinking
and crazy.
He wasn't thinking that way before.
No.
It's Gregory using his influence.
His wife said that he was sober.
You can tell they're weak-minded right now and hurt and now drunk on.
He manipulated the dude. And then she comes in and then he tries to freaking stab her and says, you attacked me and I'm defending myself.
Yeah.
I'll be content to move at your speed.
And they freaking knocked over the baby.
I know.
Freaking knocked out Enid.
I can't enjoy this moment. This ought to be interesting. I hope to God Maggie tells them what
what's
idiot did. They need communication. Is this her?
Yeah.
He's just perfect.
Little Glenn.
He really is.
I can't believe it.
I'd love for you to visit Alexandria sometime. Judith talks about Aunt Maggie at Hilltop all the time.
Rick, I can't. You know I can't.
I need your help fixing the bridge. Hilltop's given so much already, but I'm asking for more.
Well, if people want to work on the bridge, I won't stop them. And no more food and supplies without getting something back for it. If a sanctuary needs food, they provide most of the labor on the bridge for us.
Sanctuary's barely holding on right now. We're obliged to help.
Why? They surrendered? We didn't kill them.
Why can't they help
work?
Yeah. Get something for nothing?
I'm so sorry this happened to you again.
I've survived worse.
I thought it was a fair request.
Well, but I mean,
We'll give them food.
I think all the other stuff. I mean, come on, they've been through I mean,
The people need to understand that at Hilltop, the punishment fits the crime. Do you have any final words?
Oh shit.
What you doing isn't right.
She's gonna hang Gregory.
For the love of God, stop it!
kids.
Get the children back in bed. I made this decision, but this is not the beginning of something. I don't want to go through it again.
I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you. You tried to kill her, and that's in these times. Maybe it is
I'm not
right. I mean, it's pretty blatant. He tried to do it. There's no.
A couple times he tried to recruit other people to do it and do it.
There is no
himself.
ifs, ands, or buts what he tried to do. It's not debatable. It's not really a quarter. You know what I mean? It is what it is.
It is what it is. He tried to do it.
And I agree.
And he was going to continue to try to do it. He was a threat.
I agree that he was an eye for an eye on this.
Yeah.
Really. Even though he didn't
No, I
take her out.
agree. It was just an intense moment.
Well, look.
And
Come on, let's be honest. He tried to kill her. He lured her over there. The baby almost got hurt. And what if she did
Enid
die?
got hurt too.
Yeah. But first off, there's a baby that got lured over there too.
Yeah.
What would have happened had Maggie did get stabbed?
Yeah.
And the baby's just sitting there. Would he have killed the kid? Or
I don't think he would have killed the kid. I think he was just after Maggie.
Right.
But that's not the point. You're still...
To be honest with you, I think he should be banished from that area and taken away.
The other dude?
Yeah.
I mean...
Absolutely.
He made a real...
I think what she did to him was fair to Gregory, and I think the next step...
Yeah, I would have,
as you know, I know they're dealing with grief, but bye-bye. You
But
tried to
you
kill
tried
me.
to kill me.
You
and
are out.
You really hurt
Once you
another. Yeah.
once you cross that line, you know, you're trying to build something. You're trying to set examples. If you
that this is not okay
Yeah.
to be violent with.
Yeah. To put the law in your own hands or whatever. Everything was voted for. You're trying to take me out because you feel I'm at fault when it wasn't that at all. I mean, that's obvious.
Anytime anybody leaves, they're at risk.
They're just
and it's
hurting because of
yeah.
what happened. And that's understandable, but take it to another level.
But to take it to that level,
you got to be gone.
To let some freaking idiot drunk manipulate you into trying to murder somebody, like that's a bit, like if you're that easily manipulated, then you got a problem there.
Now I'm going to have a little bit of a debate with you on this. I mean, at first I understood what Maggie was saying about the bridge and getting something for nothing and whatever in return.
Yeah.
That sounded good. But then she went on to kind of make it personal about the leading thing, like almost the power thing. And I almost felt, and maybe I got this wrong, it almost felt like she was saying it's time that I lead and you follow. Did you get that?
I didn't get that. I got it that...
So I read it wrong?
You read it how you read it.
Yeah,
I'm not saying that that's wrong. I'm just saying how I took it was that she didn't believe that she was necessarily a person to follow back then, but she feels like she needs to change that because she just almost got killed by somebody. So she feels like she needs to change the way she's leading in order to be that person.
It just seemed like Michonne and Rick, and how I took it, was just what I had said. Okay, I kind of felt like it was this is my thing. You'll do kind of what I say type thing. It almost felt like that. It almost felt like that to me. But then it seemed like, you know...
Hilltop is Maggie's.
Yeah,
but
agreed. She got... Yeah. But still, were a family.
You know, I get that. I get what you're saying there. And I think that they are still a family, but it is a bit more separated now. Maggie won't go back to Alexandria, I'm assuming because Negan's there. I'm assuming.
She's pissed about that.
Yeah.
I get it. I get that.
Yeah.
She has every right to feel that way.
And it sounds to me like she's just more pissed about, I don't want to be giving the sanctuary something for nothing. Like, just, here you go. Like,
it sounds like she's been supporting a lot of people.
She's been supporting them even though she doesn't necessarily feel like they deserve it, basically. Mm-hmm. They surrendered. Why can't they take care of themselves, is what she's saying. Or if we give them something, we get something in return, which is normal to me. Like, if we're giving you food, you
Well, it seems like wherever the survivors is not a good area to do anything.
That's what Daryl was saying. It's a factory. You can't grow things there. The whole reason they could make it work before was because they were getting stuff from everybody else, and that's not going to change. Mm-hmm. So maybe the sanctuary needs to move to a more sustainable location.
That's what I'm saying.
Why stay there if you are having to be taken care of? You know what I mean?
I don't know. I just kind of got a rub the wrong feeling there at the end, especially with, you know, Rick and Michonne sitting there and Maggie was having Gregory executed, which I totally agree with.
Yeah.
But I almost felt as if
like they didn't agree with what was happening.
Yes, right. Exactly.
I only got that feeling because they seemed fine until the kids showed up, and then Michonne was like, no, stop, because I don't think she wanted it to be done in front of the kids. But I think that they understood why Maggie had to do it, because... But at the same time, like, couldn't Gregory be, like, wherever Negan is? You know what I mean? Like, or something like that.
I agree with how she handled it. I don't think there's any room for Gregory anymore. The chance after chance after chance, and he's tried to. I mean, he's thought about it before, but she didn't know anything about it. You know, obviously we saw it, like when he was going to kill her when he had her alone that one time.
Yeah,
remember?
It's always on his head,
and he's always tried to.
And he would just continue.
Her.
He would just continue and continue.
And he's a piece of shit, you know. He tried to have her
worthless.
killed, and he couldn't even do it himself, you know.
He couldn't do it himself, and then when she confronted him on it, then he tried to stab her.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I mean, I agree that what she did was for the best, because the world would be a better place. She could have killed him right
then and there.
She could have,
but she wanted to make an example.
She wanted to make it clear that this is not okay. That's
the whole story behind it, because she could have killed him, and everybody would have understood
that it was self-defense.
Yeah, and there wouldn't have been a story like this at the end. But all she did was take a story or the moment and moved it to a different place, and the self-defense ended there, you know?
I
don't know.
But yeah, good episode.
Oh, I loved it. I loved episode 1.
Yeah, I mean, definitely.
Gave you a good feeling that they're struggling, but things are better, but there's struggles, you know.
Well, yeah, I mean, and that's understandable that there's going to be struggles and there's going to be, you know, people not necessarily agreeing with everything. Like,
the threat right now is resources,
and apparently possibly like a little terrorist cell within the sanctuary. But I'm not that concerned about that, to be honest, because even if there's only a few probably. I don't know, but
who better to have there
resources
than Carol
and, you know, how to come together. You know, apparently the bridge is out, how to work together in order to make the best outcome for everybody.
Well, I'm going to pay attention to the resource situation, because I feel like there's a little bit more to that conversation than what meets the eye.
Right.
So.
Yeah. But thank you guys so much for watching this episode with us. Please be sure to leave a like on this video.
Well, yeah.
Leave your comments and questions down below,
because we like to answer them.
Make sure you subscribe if you're not already.
You should, and you should tell everybody to do so.
Share the video and bang that bell. And we hope you guys all have an amazing and awesome day.
We sure do. Thanks a lot, everybody. Hope amazing happens to you. Peace out.